back at it again with another video, no YouTube episode. It's your one and only Stephen Ukitati, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this with a fellow relative, brother, sister, cousin, things of that nature. We have a very important topic today. Today we're going to discuss about why young, attractive men are not falling for marriage, relationships, things of that nature, flings, but mainly relationships and marriage. These are 3 reasons why young, attractive men who've been working on themselves, even my older men over here that watch my page, you guys know who you are, and I respect you guys for always reaching out to me for some advice. You know, that means a lot to me, knowing that I'm much younger than you guys, and you guys respect me to be able to give you guys that feedback. Much love. So the first reason why young, attractive men, or men in general, are avoiding relationships or avoiding marriages is because women look at these days as, you know, just a day. You know, they look at a wedding day as a day for fun. They look at a wedding day as what marriage is, when that's not what marriage is. Marriage is about 2 people coming together, putting Christ at the forefront of the relationship and abiding by him to live out the rest of their lives. So in America, do you think even 50% of people are doing what I just said? First of all, do you think even 50% of people even believe in Christ that brought them here? As much as I want to say yes, it's probably not. But, you know, we're reaching, you know, Christ is being spread amongst us every single day, which is a good thing. But back to the point. As I said, yeah, they look at marriage as a marriage day, a wedding day. They don't see that marriage is not just about fun. Marriage is not going to be that day of the wedding where everybody's happy, everybody's celebrating, everybody's congratulating because you guys kissed and took the vows and said I do. And you know, and that's the thing, is got tricked into women. Women view relationships and wedding as that day as it is, as the day you asked her to be your girl, as the day, you know, you asked her to do certain things with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't view the long lasting terms of the relationship. And men are waking up and seeing that, okay, wow, so she sees me today and she's happy that we're getting married today. But what happens when things get rough in our marriage? What happens when things get shaky? What happens when financial situations start to arise? What happens when, you know, I get laid off? Are you going to still be the same way? Are you still going to respect me the same way? You know what I'm saying? So all these things play a part in why men are not going for it today. You know what I'm saying? Because and the dynamics of it, it doesn't really benefit men. You'll be like, but Steve, doesn't the Bible say if a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing? That's true. But in today's society, we need prayer. And with today's society, it really doesn't benefit men, because why do you have to sign a piece of paper to give off your love rights? Like, marriage should be between you guys if that's really love, right? Why does a piece of paper have to be involved? So that's one thing. Number 2, like, why do you suffer so much when you guys break off, divorce, things of that nature, which is not supposed to happen? Divorcing is against the Bible, if you guys don't know that. You know what I'm saying? You should not divorce your partner, because that's against the word. So if you guys are not following, especially if you don't have God in the forefront of your relationship, bro, ultimately that relationship is not going to last. So in this world, relationship, marriages, all these things that women view, it's not to our benefit, my fellas. I'm sorry. You know, it's not to our benefit. So I salute the men who are getting married today. I really salute you, because it's going to be a long road and a cold one. But hey, God got you, man. But for the fellas who are working on themselves, building themselves up, you know, trying to be the best version of themselves, if you're thinking about getting married, bro, slow down. Slow down, because the biggest thing a man can do in his life is pick the partner he spends the rest of his life with, amongst all the success he has. Because you know why? Even if a man reaches all his successes, if he picks the wrong girl in his life, he will lose it all. And you'd be like, lose it all how? I'm talking about first lose it all mentally before he loses it all financially, physically, and things of that nature. Because it all starts right here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have your head right here straight and you get with the wrong woman, bro, you can just kiss all your ambition away. You can just kiss all your goals away, because that's going to be dragging. It's going to be a pull factor of you trying to elevate. You're trying to climb, and she's just like, come here, nigga. Come here. Just sucking your energy, just draining you, just sucking your energy, and you're just like, I just want to climb. But she's like, no, I want to cuddle. I want to kiss in bed all day. I want to just spend time with you. I just want your time. And you know what the most valuable thing for a man is time. Not money, not going out here, not making new friends. It's time. Time is the most valuable thing aside from giving your life to Christ as a man in this world. Never forget that. Never forget that. And that's the first reason why men are avoiding marriages, relationships, even the girlfriend stage, things like that. But ideally marriage, because it doesn't benefit them. One day a woman can wake up and feel like, oh, she doesn't love you. Oh, she stubbed her foot on the toe, so she wakes up the next morning and says she wants to divorce you. Oh, she has a work boyfriend that's giving her wifey husband energy, trying to just get in her pants, and she falls for it because she's listening to the itchy ears. So she comes home and gives you attitude, and you're doing your role and being the best version of yourself that you're trying to be. And out of a sudden, you're like, what's going on? Why are you acting weird? Why are you giving me this type of energy? Because women cannot serve two masters. The woman cannot serve two masters. So when she's giving you bad energy, she's giving somebody great energy. Always remember that. Let's move on to number 2. The second reason why young, attractive men, or men in general who have been working on themselves, are avoiding marriage and relationships is because it takes away from their purpose. Point blank, period. I know a lot of you guys, but Steve, I have a girl that's on my side. She's my ride or die. She does this, she does that. But bro, the bro that doesn't have no girl, that has the same goals as you, and you have a girl, trust me, he's going to beat you. The guy that doesn't have a girl and you have a girl and you guys have the same goals, he will beat you. He will definitely beat you because he has no distraction. He doesn't have to go on these little dates here and there. He doesn't have to, succumb to little petty emotional problems. He doesn't have to drain his mental stability on these types of things. Rather than that, he can drain them on getting his finances right. He can drain them on getting his spirituality right. And the things that actually really matter. Not saying relationships and stuff don't matter, because, we all need to be together. God put us here to be with one another. But in today's society, I'm trying to tell you guys, fellas, build yourself up first. Build yourself up first, especially for my youngins here. I got a lot of 16-year-old boys, 16, 17, 18, that range from like high school, I believe. Yeah. Boys that be reaching out to me. Yo, how do you get this girl? She doing this. How do you do this? And if I show you guys my YouTube messages and DMs right now, you guys wouldn't believe it. So I'm slowly giving out steps to be the best version as you can be while dealing and getting into relationships or dealing with women in general. So this is why number 2 is very crucial to your success, because if you put all your time into your woman, she's going to take you away from your purpose, because you're not going to be subconsciously in the right state to tackle all the business ventures, to tackle all the athletic dreams you may have. You know why? Because in the back of your mind, you're thinking about her, what she's doing. You're thinking about, oh, is she cheating on me? Is she talking to other dudes? Is she... Nigga! Excuse my language, but it's Black History Month. Of course, you can be in a relationship and your girl is talking to other dudes. If you're in a relationship right now, I'm tired of it. Your girl has 5 dudes that she's also talking to. Point blank, period. You can't get mad. You just have to play the game. If you're in a relationship right now, your girl's DM is probably flooded with 15 plus messages just from being a girl, just from being alive, and just for being a girl. Opposed to you, works hard, actually puts in work, actually shows up to the gym, actually take care of his diet, actually does the thing that he should do to have the same amount of people in their fluctuated DM, but It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Females are passive aggressive. In a real case, a woman would DM a young attractive man, says, hey, I want you, da 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 da. Especially that man is not a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, they'll just sit in that DM and it won't even get open. But I'm tired of people not understanding the dynamics. This is what I'm here to do. I'm here to break down the dynamics of the relationship. If you're a young 16-year-old, 17-year-old boy and you're in a relationship right now, your girlfriend has 10 plus dudes she is talking to other than you. I'm sorry to break it down to you, but this is the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because females like to have their cake and eat it too. So, for example, if she's with this top guy she views high, she views intelligent, smart, that can lead her, that she ultimately wants to marry, she's going to keep him on the forefront while still giving these lame dudes that you may not respect attention, time, validation, and even responses because of the idle mind. And the idle mind is when she's bored, who knows what she can do. Boredom is the number 2. I'm gonna make a video on this too. Boredom is the number 2 reason why women cheat. Is the top 3 reasons why women cheat, why women go behind their man's back that's been doing well for them, why they do certain slimy stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just in their nature. You can say, hey, that's not true. You can say, hey, that's wrong. But hey, I'm trying to tell you guys from experience, boredom. But yeah, man, let's keep diving into this topic on number 2. Yeah, your purpose, man, because if you give all your energy to her while you're trying to win, bro, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're killing your own gains. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the gym and you're working out, you're putting in your effort, you're putting in your time, you're in your business, you're in your purpose, you're putting in the time, you're putting in the effort, but then you don't eat after the weight room. Then after your business, you don't lock that plan in, you don't write it down. The next day, you're going to feel empty because you put in the work, but you didn't seal it. You didn't seal it. You didn't seal your walk with Christ. That's why people say you didn't seal your walk with Christ. You go to church, you go to Wednesday Bible studies, Tuesday Bible studies, you go to events, but you still don't have God sealed in your heart. You still don't love another person like you say you love God. So at the end of the day, your work is being divided. Your work is being subtracted. But you thinking you're adding, but you're really subtracting. You see what I'm saying? You thinking you're adding, spending all your time, investing all your time in her, trying to spend the rest of your life with her. You think you're adding on. But in addition to that, in the backhand, you're subtracting because you're worried about, dang, I'm not here with her today. What if she's with somebody else today? Dang, yo, I just took her out over here, but this guy that doesn't even give her, that's not even with her, just told her to come to the crib and she's just there watching a movie with him. It's like, dang, I should have just, why do I have to wife this? Why do I have to put a ring on this if somebody can get it for the price of the free? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by women like to have their cake and eat it too. They want to have the best man available, the best man that all other females may want as well, and still be able to have fun, go out, party with the guys that you won't respect, the bums, guys who have no ambition, because they know that they'll be more comfortable walking over them and giving them attention opposed to you because you're a man that's serious on your purpose, on your grind, and you have things to do in the line for your life. So never understand this dynamic and always make sure that you're on the winning end of this dynamic. And how you want to win? You know how you can simply win? As bad as I name all these negative things that may be negative to you guys, but it's the real. You know how you can win by simply just doing one thing? Opening up your word, which is opening up the Bible, picking a passage that aligns with your purpose and what you want to do, and staying focused. Those are the 2 things that can help you win and get past this. Because you know what happens when you stay focused? When you stay focused and get your grind and get the paper and what you want to do, then guess what? Then guess what comes your way? Guess what comes your way? The woman. The girls who want to be your girlfriend. The wives who want to be your spouse. And guess what you can do? You can You can give them the boot, or you can exercise your rights and indulge in that, and then give them the boot. You know what I'm saying? Just like they try to play with you, they seen that you was a man working on yourself, but they wasn't trying to give you no time of attention. They were just trying to go to the bad guys, the Tyrones. They was trying to go to the guys who were selling weed, pulling out guns, who have no ambition, because they felt comfortable there. They felt that, okay, they're the breadwinner there. So you got to understand these dynamics, man. You got to understand these dynamics and never let it get over your head. Never let it get over your head. And I'm telling you right now, if you're between the ages of 16 to 25, even 27, my young adults, if you're in a relationship right now, your girl has a fluctuating amount of 10, sorry if you guys have ugly girls, even if the ugly girls, she at least has 10 to 20 guys in her DMs right now. That's probably just on one social platform. Through all of them, I don't know. It can be probably 100 plus. Right now, ready to replace you. If you die, if you don't make it, if she gets bored, if her feelings tell her otherwise, and you name it. So why would you devote and give your hard-earned time as a man that we don't get back to stay in that? Just keep that in mind. Let's move on to number 3. Wow, number 2 was a great example. Let's move on to number 3. The third reason why young attractive men, or men in general, are not getting married, are not falling for relationships, is simply because it doesn't give them the hand and the upper hand in the relationship. It doesn't give them the hand and the upper hand in the relationship. And in the word, it says the man must be able to lead. So if a man is able to lead, why do we have women still arguing back with their men? Why do we have women still not trying to listen to the assignment that God gave to their men so that he can help her and help her walk in God? Obviously, that man has to be aligned and doing right, you know what I'm saying? But in majority, if he wasn't, why would you be in a relationship with him? You know what I'm saying? So if your woman is not listening to you, if the girl you're trying to court is not listening to you, she don't like you, bro. Save your energy, save your time, save your investments, save your money, save your resources, and it's probably spending on your mom. Just take your mom out. Pay your mom's bills. If you want to get married, put your mom as your beneficiary. Put your mom as your, you know, the one that can get your earnings if your wife tries to divorce you, things of that nature. Don't take the L in this, man. I know you guys on this channel work so hard, and you know, the idle mind is really the devil, man. The idle mind will trick you, be like, okay, I did this, I built myself up, so now let me go find a wife, let me go find a woman, let me go. In the Bible, even though it says he who finds a wife finds a good thing, a man is supposed to build himself out, make his career, choose God first, and then see the woman who comes his way. That's what that means. It don't mean that he who finds a wife is just going to look, oh my gosh, lust, this, that, and you choose her to make you your wife. No, that's not how it goes. What it goes is you're working, you're determined, you're using your time wisely, and then the woman that finds that in you, that sees that in you, will be attracted towards you. And then from the ones who are attracted towards you, that's when you select those and say, nah, I don't want this. She still has trouble with her ex. So nah, I'm not going to get the upper hand in that. She's going to probably get mad at me and just run back towards him and get in that cycle again. Nah, cancel her out. Okay, she got both her parents in her life, but she's real career oriented and she seems masculine because she has a good job. She has a good, you know, work, and she thinks that just because she makes a lot of money that she's all that. So she's too masculine for me. She's too masculine for me. Oh my gosh, she looks good, but you know, her attitude is always out of order, and I constantly have to tell her so yo, why is your attitude wrong? Why are you acting like this? Oh nah, she's not emotionally controlled. I don't want her. Oh dang, she only has her mom in her life. She didn't have her dad in life, so she don't respect man authority. She don't respect man authority. But then when somebody breaks in the house, I know she's gonna call on me. Confused. I don't want her. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm in high school. I'm in college. I'm studying to be a doctor. I'm studying to be an engineer, and I'm getting good grades. Dang, the last semester, girls are throwing themselves at me. Oh, it's the enemy. The enemy trying to distract me from not reaching my purpose, so that those same girls can come back to me when I get everything I want. Nah, I can't fall for it. Oh, dang. I've been praying about lust and temptation, and I'm not going to indulge back into the ways of sins. And oh my goodness, I'm driving. I get out the car. I park. Somebody parked next to me. It gets out. It's a girl with a BBL. Dang, temptation. Nah, can't do it. Let me run because God says we do not battle between flesh and blood, but with principalities in dark places. So I know that it's not my flesh. I can turn away, but it's me being able to flee from the desires of the lust that will get me away from this situation. Let me just run with my eyes closed, like how Joseph did. You know, Joseph didn't fall into temptation. He ran out the house because he knows his body wouldn't be capable of doing it, but he knows with the spirit of the discernment in his heart, he knew that was wrong. He knew that if he did indulge in the master's wife, that it would have came back to him. It would have been a sin. You know what I'm saying? So let me not do that. Let me not give her attention. Let me not look. Let me not gaze at her lust. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we have to start moving as men. You know what I'm saying? Because in the year 2025, hey man, it's a beautiful time to be alive. You never know when's your last man to go. You never know when's your last breath to go. So you always got to make sure that you're putting yourself first as a man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the past. I'm sorry, guys. It's not like our grandparents. And I just visited my grandparents yesterday, Lord willing, man. I love them, man. I wish they're still alive, but I know they're in a better place right now. So I'm not too worried, but I know they're looking down on me. I know they're happy. If they were alive, I just know I can feel the presence of them every day shining on me. Like, look at them shining on me, giving me joy, you know. And I just know that if they're here, they'll be happy. So I have to continue going. I can't come short, because if they see me fall short in heaven, they're gonna be like, Steve, come on. You can do better than that, Steve. And I know there's a couple of times they probably said that. But then when I bounce back up, they're like, yeah, Steve, you're back on your purpose. You're back on your mission. That's the Steve Ali I know. So that keeps me going. And it's not about me. You have to find something. And that's what I'm saying. As men, we have to find something that keeps us going other than ourselves. What's your purpose? What's your vision? What's your mission? You know, because if it's only solely on you to develop a large amounts of financial gain, bro, you won't be happy. You won't be satisfied, because once you get that money, your mental is still messed up. Your body's still jacked up. You don't have six pack. You don't have abs. You're not toned. So all these things you can say, yeah, money can fix it, but it won't feel the same. It'll feel fake. It'll feel fraudulent. It's just like a rich kid growing up in a rich household and the parents just throw him money. He's still going to be sad. He's still going to be depressed because he didn't work for it. He didn't acquire his own successes. He's solely dependent on his parents' successes. So it's the same kind of analogy. And when you understand this, you understand that every day you get up is a blessing. Every day you get up is God giving you breath to be able to do what you're supposed to do on this earth, man. So never forget that. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed.